And we've got a new boat here that just pulled in for the night. How you folks doing today? Is it okay if I get an interview with you?
Absolutely.
All right. Where are you guys coming from?
We are in the middle of a trip from northern Chesapeake Bay, Rock Hole area, down to Florida and then the Bahamas.
You look pretty relaxed sitting back here in the cockpit.
Well, it's a relaxing life.
I dig it, man. This is super cool. And you're working up here. What you got going on?
Yeah, I'm always I'm the crew.
Okay, I see you got the hose you're
That's
filling
the
up.
captain who acts like a captain. Captain Bly, I call him.
So I say, this is a water filter.
This is a filter for the water.
Cool.
And we first run the water through the hose and the filter prior to putting it in our tank, and we have fresh water.
Okay, so I noticed that the boat's name is Dromme, D-R-O-M-M-E. What does that mean exactly?
Dromme is dream in Norwegian.
Wow, that's neat.
Yeah, and it's and to pay homage to my husband's parents, who had a summer home in New Harbor, Maine. Unfortunately, they're both deceased. My husband wanted to have the boat's location state. It was from New Harbor, Maine.
So, I mean, that's a long way to go. I mean, so you guys started this journey in Maine, or did y'all start from the Chesapeake?
No. When they passed away, it was a favorite place for me to go. I did a bunch of sailing up there. So, hailing port can be any place that you want it to be, and I wanted it to be that as kind of a thank you.
A nice tribute to to your family. Very, very cool. So you guys are coming from Rock Hall. That's all the way up the Chesapeake Bay.
North of Annapolis, across from Baltimore.
Man, you guys are in Sailor Town up there. That's awesome. What year and make is this boat?
This is a 1989 Island Packet 38.
Wow, that's awesome.
She
Cool.
weighs 22,000 pounds. She's 41 feet long overall, with a 44 horsepower diesel engine.
Good grief. So this thing can really move.
No, 6 knots, 6.5 knots.
Okay, all right.
Under sail, 7.5.
I gotcha. Wow, okay, I'm thinking in terms of a smaller boat. So yes, if this is, I mean, you say it's a 4-cylinder diesel?
Yep.
Wow. So, what's the quick history of this boat? I mean, like, how'd you guys come by this?
I've owned many boats in the course of my life. This is probably boat number 13 or 14. And I recently sold my 34-foot Sabre because I wanted to move up to something with a little bit more room and a little bit kinder sea motion. This is the ultimate cruising boat. It's very comfortable.
Island Packet.
Island Packet. It has lots and lots of storage room for everything that you need, and I believe almost every other Island Packet owner has probably a mental condition that makes them absolutely adore their boats.
I'll say everybody loves Island Packet, and this boat, I mean, it's 30-some years old, but look at the condition here. All the rigging looks great. The stainless port lights and everything. All your wood looks nice and conditioned. I mean, the sails are in great shape. The Sunbrella canvas, it looks like you've got a big, nice enclosure here. You're working with solar. I mean, you guys are offshore a lot?
We have not been. This is a fairly new boat to me. I've only owned it for a couple of years.
Very cool.
Most everything we've done has been inshore, running the intercoastal waterway.
Is it comfortable for that?
Yeah, and it takes time to get used to a boat and the way it handles.
I see.
We'll be running probably our first offshore leg in the next few days.
Very cool. Will you be leaving out of the Beaufort Inlet?
Probably.
Okay, very
Depending
cool.
on weather.
Right, yeah, people have been sitting in the harbor. We got a ton of boats just waiting for that weather window that's going to come up. A lot of boats in port here coming up and down the ICW. So, I mean, how much work did you have to do to bring your boat to its current condition? Was there a lot of work you had to put into it, or was it kind of ready to go?
No, it's maintenance work. The only thing that I did was to install air conditioning, a proper air conditioning system, So I have 16,000 BTUs worth of reverse cycle heat and cool on the boat. The boat was in good condition when I bought it. The previous owner had plans on going cruising for extended amounts of time. So he had a lot of work done on the boat. And then unfortunately he injured his back.
Oh no.
So I purchased the boat and everything was done that needed to be done.
Including, which is one of the biggest problems on the island packets, what year would you say, babe?
Everything prior
plates.
to 2000 or so.
So chain plates are a problem on the island packets prior to 2000, you would say, honey?
Okay, I can see the chain plates coming through here, right through the tow rail. What's the problem with them?
Well, you go ahead, sweetie. With the owner who...
Chain plates on an island packet are fiberglassed into the inside of the hull.
So it's hard to get to them,
They're
maybe to maintenance.
exceptionally strong. But any stainless steel that's encapsulated will eventually fail from stress crack failure.
I see.
And it's something that needs to be addressed when the boat gets to be a certain age. It makes no sense to inspect them because you have to tear the entire interior of the boat apart.
I see.
And then put it back together to say whether or not they need to be replaced.
So with all the pluses of this boat, that might be something that would be a drawback.
That's why I bought a boat that already had them done.
Cool.
And they were done not with stainless steel, but they were made out of titanium.
So these are ready to roll.
Forever. They will
Wow.
never need to be replaced again.
Cool. It's always a good thing to see, here that you've got a nice strong boat. Would you consider it seaworthy?
Oh, yeah, I'm very particular about being on the water. It's not my favorite thing to do. As I say, my husband's dream, thus Dromme, and it's my nightmare. But actually, he purchased the island packet primarily so that I'd be comfortable on the water, and this boat's been great. I'm ready to stay on it for an extended period of time.
And we know he is the captain, and you were saying that you're the crew. You're the crew, but deep down you are the admiral of the ship.
Yes, exactly. That's true.
Well, cool. And you say this is a nice, comfortable boat. It looks like you could actually come up here and sit on deck and just kind of relax.
I actually have a hammock when it's warmer weather that I put up. And I lay in the hammock, and it's wonderful. And what we also did, that was our choice, cosmetically, we had all the Formica countertops removed by a professional, and we had Corian put on the interior of the boat.
Wow.
Which really brought the boat up to, a much nicer interior. And,
Wow.
And we're happy with that. And
So you'll have put in a little bit of work to get this, to
yeah.
customize it the way you want.
Oh, yeah.
Right out of the showroom floor, island packets can be $800,000, something
100%.
like this. How much would a boat in this condition, this boat cost somebody if they
140,000?
I would say about 140,000. That's
ready to
where
go,
I would-
just like this?
That's where I would like to think the value is, but unfortunately these days, the boating market overall, prices are really, really depressed. So I don't know what the realistic price would be.
So this is a good time for someone to buy a boat, if they're looking to buy a boat, because they can get deals because of the fact that the market is where it's at, like real estate, it goes up and down.
Wow, so this is the time to do it. And you guys are all set. You've already done it. You've got a beautiful boat, and I feel like you have a great value, especially with that name. Everybody knows Island Packet. Everybody knows the price tag that comes with an Island Packet. And, this is just a great value for the money. Everything on here looks strong. You got the rig going through the deck, all this extra. It looks like, do you have running backstays? I mean, you got two
Nope.
sets of backstays back here.
No.
Or it's a split backstay.
It's a split backstay.
Wow, just giving an extra, not just one single, but you got two just for extra strength, your topping lift and everything. I see you've got lazy jacks. Is that helpful when you're raising and lowering the sail?
You don't have to have somebody on the deck to capture the sail when you drop it.
Wow.
All the sails can be raised, lowered, trimmed, adjusted from right here in the cockpit. No need to go forward.
Wow, so y'all can just do everything. And I was going to take a little clip of that. I can see you can sit right here and work your lines right back from the cockpit. And
Yep.
it looks like you've got some brakes and you've got some winches from right here. So you don't even have to go up on deck.
No, that's the whole point.
That is amazing. And this is,
Go up on deck, you won't fall overboard.
wow, that's cool. And I like the way the wheel is set on this boat. It's not backwards, but it's different.
Now, the steering gear is a massive pinion gear and a ring gear. So it's all bronze. There's nothing fancy about it. There's no cables. There's really hard to break anything.
Simple
Yep,
and strong.
yep.
Very cool. And the last thing I noticed was this massive set of davits you guys have on the back here. Usually you see some kind of flimsy 1-inch, stainless tubing. These things are inches thick. I mean, this is like look at that thing hanging on the dinghy. You can just drop it in and go, and you've got your 9.9 Yamaha outboard.
Yep.
You like that?
Yep.
I mean, does that dinghy move pretty fast?
It makes it move scary fast.
Wow. That is awesome.
I won't open it up. I'm very happy to go a little bit slower.
You'll be flying. Well, great. Well, thank you guys for the interview. So very much for taking the time to show me your boat and everything. Do you have any final thoughts up here about the boat or your future cruising plans?
No, I think we're fortunate to be retired at this point. We had previously owned our own business in Florida and New Jersey, and we now are retired, and we are just going to take each day as it comes and just live our life according to our way and no longer the way that, we're dictated by society.
That is so cool. You guys have chosen a life of freedom aboard this beautiful vessel. Thank you so much for your time today and giving me a tour. It's been a pleasure.
Pleasure.
Thank you so much.